easy go.
Right guys, this is going to be my last Nightfall solo for this week, I think. We've done the Titan and the Hunter, so we'll complete it on the Warlock. A quick run on the Warlock. We're going to go Storm, Pulse Grenade for boss damage and general utility. We're going to go Healing and Empowering. We're going to use both for different situations. Burst Glide is the fastest movement mode. And we're running top tree. Mainly because of Arc Web. It just makes your pulse nades spread out a little bit more. That's what I like it for. You could run bottom tree if you wanted, and rock landfall, and to be honest, it doesn't matter which one you use. Personal preference. That's what I would say. In terms of armor, not going to go into armor really because all my mods aren't thing, but we're going to be using Ophidian Aspect just for the neutral game of reloading. In my run halfway through, I actually switched to this, realised that I don't need Tempest. It's not benefiting me like I thought it would. It is a top tier exotic, don't get me wrong, but for the strategy that I'm doing, it's not benefiting me as much as I thought it would, because we're trying to get through it as quick as possible. If I was doing a solo prestige, for example, then Tempest would be on. But yeah, I want quicker reloads, so Ophidian Aspect. In terms of weapons, same as the other two. Better Devils, Manannan combo, coil up into the boss, and then we're going to switch it up with heavies. We are going to use some rockets, we are going to snipe as well, which you'll see the damage of snipers. Anyways, that's the build. I was actually very surprised with the Warlock run. Certain aspects, certain jumps, how fast you can kind of go with the Warlock if you get the jump down. So I'm kind of basically double tapping X, or like activate my jump, cancelling it, activate my jump, cancelling it, like that kind of. So not like continuously double tap an X, like X, a second, X, like that. Or your jump, whatever platform you're on. You used to be able to do it in day one a lot. You can't do it as well, but you can do it better now since the update. Yeah, so with that Cyclops, be aware of him. Try and go to the right side of that platform. I find the Warlock the most awkward with the Infinite Forest, mainly because of his jump. His jump's just awkward. You're just a floating target sometimes. Like so this, I get really lucky. You're just a floating target. On the Hunter and Titan, you've got a bit more mobility, I think. In terms of jumping in air, when you're in air, you just feel very slow on the Warlock in air. You just try to make the best of it. I think the Titan's the easiest with Lion Rampant, so but this video is for those who main Warlocks. Not everybody plays all three classes. Some people I know, they'll have 3 Warlocks. That's it, they won't play any other class. Some people like that. Some people I have 3 Titans. I have one of each, I play them all. In terms of RNG for the forest there, because as we know it can be different and your time varies depending on how lucky you are. That was half decent for the Warlock. I would say it was half decent. If I got 2 meat sets in there, it'd be a lot better, but
has re-established the conditions of your first visit, and I suspect
You are a lot. I can't compare it to the Titan because you are a lot slower. You can skip all these ads, go right to the elevator, and we're gonna make some jumps that I didn't think that you could do, but I guess you don't know until you try. Jump on this tree, jump over to this invisible block, and you've got to really pace your jump out. Make sure you touch this platform, and that'll continue the objective. If you don't and go straight this one, the game will get confused. This jump you can make as well, believe it or not. I like to come down here because there's less stress, less snipes. You still can get sniped, just move while in air, while you're going over there, and you'll make that no problem. Actually an easy jump on the walk, I can't believe it. When I first started this I thought it would only be lying rampant Titans that could do it. So yeah, pulse grenade, coil, same as the other classes, and run for the box. This next section with 3 or 4 snipers, I have to deal with it differently, and I advise you do as well if you're having trouble on any of the classes. The way to do it is to blind the 2 snipers in front of you, then run to this pillar. You should have full health. If you have full health at this point, you'll get through. Because only that back sniper can get you then. That's the way of dealing with it, because I had trouble with the Warlock getting through, just because he's slow. Make sure your car's loaded before you go. Again, this Minotaur is still laggy. I have found out why he's laggy. Because you enter the game so fast. I've found out to stop it, but it takes a lot of time and you've got to sit at the entrance. No good. What I like to do is take the box, come round, coil him and then go back. And then usually finish him off from here. But what happened this time is that Minotaur rushed me. He doesn't always, but if he does, just coil him down. Yeah, I've got plenty of coil to go around. You only need 2. After you're done with this Minotaur, you need 2. That's all you need. You don't need more than 2. I had 4, like, you don't need all that. Now you see me here, like I said at the start of the video. I thought Tempest would be really good for the run, but it wasn't. It was doing absolutely nothing for me. I also swapped to Heal and Rift. I forgot to put that on. But yeah, put a fitting aspect on because just value the reloads more. I wasn't really farmed for a lot of pulse nade energy, like I thought it would. See, I was thinking of the old Torrent when it was Torrent modifier on it, and then it was really good. Tempest. Spam the boss with like 5 or 6 pulse nades off conduction times. But it's not like that on this one. Follow this route when skipping here. And this is important that you do this. Before you take the box, Heal and Rift. Take the box down and coil the major first, then super. If you just super without using coil, it'll take ages to kill him. That's just quicker, and you get the damage resistance as well when you get him back here. Same approach with this. My jump was a bit sloppy there, but I still got it. And obviously we had Heal and Rift on, so I need to swap that. And I can put my curtain call on now as well.
Now the mind itself.
Working on it.
So with this fight, we'll be doing it normal for the first quarter half. Pulse nade immediately. Should have one. And then adds. You hang to this left side again. The boss can't really touch you at all. What about playing the angles with him? Every time there's an audio cue, that means there's next ads. So leave the boss alone, just concentrate on ads. In terms of you needing a super or need to pick up every orb that you make, you don't. The Stormcaller super, you're not even playing it for the super, you're playing it for pulse nade energy. Sorry, for pulse nade damage. So super doesn't matter. You'll get one no matter what, really. I like to empower and rift here, just to hurry the boss along to the next phase. Also, he can't hit you while you're on this entrance, like that. Once he starts to rotate, you rotate as well with him. Obviously opposite side. Get to the safe zone, behind a block, and then deal with the ads again. Once these snipers are down, we're going to start to use rockets. Obviously we haven't used any yet. So, 2 rockets on this phase, and then there'll be snipers coming out from the 2 front doors. The key sort of targets is the snipers, because they gain immunity and regain health often. Once they've done the shield, kill them as soon as you can, because they'll do it again. They'll just keep doing it, like that. Just keeps doing it. It takes time. Once all your ads are down, come over to this little door here, and first edge the boss to the HP that I get him to, so I can see that I can put him a little bit more into him. Don't go any lower because he'll rotate and we don't want that. We want him to stay there. So empower and reef, duck on this plate, pulse grenade, and do as many rockets. Try and preempt where he's going with your rocket. Try and fight it in front of him. Now, because I thought he killed me there, I missed my rocket. So that was 1 rocket missed. It's no big deal, because you can get the damage in still. Come over to here, super the mages. Make sure you have coil on before you do it. I quickly swap the coil. And then you'll get your 2 bricks back. That's the only time you're using your super in the boss there, that's it. We're just finishing all lads, killing them all. We can use 1 coil on this major as well to kill him quickly. Notice I take down this bubble first, so the left bubble. I want the right bubble up, because that's where we'll set up. We're going to set up on that side for damage anyways. Once you've done that, pick up your coil and then switch to your weapon of choice. For me, Borealis. Pick any sniper or linear fusion you like. I really like Borealis. As soon as you take that box down, come to this safe zone as soon as possible. Don't do anything else. If you don't, the other major will stomp you. But if you do it right, he won't. I can pop an Empower and Rift and then just go ham with a sniper. I'm actually surprised with the amount of damage it does as well. Quite a lot of damage actually. Yeah, just empty your sniper clip, all your mag. I think Darcy would work well, Alone as a God. That's what it's called. Any precision rifle would work well. And just finish him off. Full snare, finish him. And that's an easy run for the Warlock. It's not difficult. Yeah, we utilised that hiding trick there, but it's just getting it done quick, isn't it? That's what it's all about. Just doing it quick. But anyways, that's the Warlock run. Not too bad. But if you enjoyed, appreciate it. Thank you.